Dale. Son y 6. Dale. Media hora te escucho.
Hello, good afternoon. Thanks for coming. Hello world, we are streaming this event and we hope you enjoy our initiative and above all the teams of GameBCN and their projects. First of all, I would like to thank you, our sponsors and promoters, and I will give the word to our GameBCN vision. So this is a brief summary of what we do here at GameBCN, and I would like to introduce you Alberto Ordieres, which is the GameBCN director. Thank you.
Hello. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching us online. Oscar, we have a problem. Thank you. Well, as you know, I am the program director. That means that I am the one that is on charge that everything happens. And now you also know that we are having problems in this city, in the country with the coronavirus. So that's the reason why we have so few people in this room. We cannot be more than 1/3 of the people that can be in the room. So the things are happening, and now we are trying to adapt to what's happening. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen in the next weeks, but we will go on with GameBCN. We'll be working in GameBCN as if we were working here. If it's necessary, we will be having the mentories and all the training online, and we will be adapting to the situation, but BCN will be still working. And I want you to be also working on your projects. I want you to be completely involved in what you are developing, because we will be involved also during this period. And yeah, what is GameBCN? You know, all of you, is 5 teams. This year we have something that is the first time happens. 3 teams are led by women, what makes us very happy, because actually I think that you have many things to bring to the computer game world, because your ideas usually are different and more fresh. So congratulations, thank you. 6 months here working. We provide you a working space. We provide you with a help of 3,000 euros if you accomplish your objectives. Also 10 mentors that will be helping you to develop your program. We will be your companion, trying to guide you through the development. 54 hours of training, or even more, because usually they last longer than we schedule. 1 demo day at the end. That will be, I promise you, a big party. Since we don't have a big party today, it will be a big party in the demo day, that's for sure. And representation in fairs like Gamescom, that we hope to be there this year, as we were last year. It was a success for the teams there. So this is what GameBCN provides you. In GameBCN, we already have had 26 teams. You are the 5 last teams. We have 13 publishing agreements. Some of the people that are here already have a publishing agreement. That makes us very happy from the previous editions. And 2.5 million euros raised in funding. That also makes us very, very happy. And not only that, we also, thanks to GameBCN, we have created here in Tangram a game developers hub We have already 4 studios, apart than your studios. We have 5 here. We have 4 studios more working here in Canadron. That makes us very happy. And all this environment of people who are developing video games and cultural games and develops. This is the last one, or yeah, okay. Our promoters, we from Peninsula, we are very thanks to la Generalitat de Catalunya, el Instituto Català de las Empresas Culturals. We couldn't do this program without them. They have been with us since the beginning of the program. That's one of the keys that this program exists. Also to the Ajuntament de Barcelona, not only with the help of being a promoter of the program, also this building is from the Ajuntamiento de Barcelona, and that makes us possible to develop here the program. We also have the help of the Social Point and Gameloft and Marvelous, these 3 partners that are also helping us, providing tutors, providing experience to the program. And that I am pretty sure that it's something that helps you a lot, having these people with so much experience in the program. And we also have the help of WACOM and Tangram that provides us with some help, some hardware that you are using in the program. And we also, this year we have, actually we got these 2 new partners.
Yes.
That are Gameloft
and Marvelous.
So it's also nice to be that we have more people involved in the program and interested in the program. And we also have collaborators.
Yeah.
The studios that are trying to see what we are developing here. All these collaborators are studios that want to see what we are doing in Canadron, what we are doing with the GameBCN, and we provide them with a list of what you are developing. So they are looking at us, trying to see if there is good talent here. And that's all.
That's all.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Alberto.
And good luck in the program.
Yeah. I would like to thank GameBCN promoters. They haven't been able to come here with us today due to agenda problems and due to the situation that we are living these days. Ajuntament de Barcelona is one of the promoters of the program, and also ICEC, the government of Catalonia. They are also promoting GameBCN. I think it's very good to have the administration involved in this kind of initiatives and trying to grow the industrial tissue in the video game industry, because it's growing every year. So it's very important to have their support. And I would like now to introduce you our first partner, which is Mark Melton from Marvelous. Let us connect with them online.
Okay, can you... Hi, everybody. Can you hear me all right?
Yes.
Just checking you can hear me? Great, thank you. Hi, everyone. Thank you for the opportunity of being able to speak today. It's a shame we can't be with you. We're in between a couple of important releases for us. Room Factory 4 has been greatly received, and leading up to Grand Blue Fantasy, which is exciting for us as well on console. Let me just skew up this. Okay, one sec, everyone. I will just try and get this. Select Windows. Bear with me. Okay, I'm hoping you can now see the presentation. I'm just going to quickly double check that you can see it. Did that come up okay?
No.
Did the no presentation didn't come up? I should be presenting to everyone. One second, everyone. Okay. One second. Sorry, everyone, if you can hear me. Okay. Great. So thank you very much, Oscar. Okay. Just kicking off here with a little bit more about Marvelous. Who are we? So, a global developer and publisher of video games established since 1997. Our HQ is in Tokyo, and we have local offices with us in the US with our sister company XE Games and Marvelous. We ourselves, the European part of the business, based in London. So we have over 100 released titles so far, a sizable business, and many people really don't know a huge amount about us, despite being having some fantastic titles and a large global team really trying to bring some great IP to the market, both in-house and with our partners. Like I said, this is just a snapshot of the sort of partners we work with, and this industry, as we see it, is all about partnership. If people want to check us out, by all means, go to the social channels. I won't take up too much of your time with these numbers. There's a very highly engaged community around a lot of our great properties. So how do you know us, or you may have seen us before? I think this title is a fantastic snapshot of what the team has achieved both in the US, Europe, and in Asia. Top left, Story of Seasons, which is the original Harvest Moon, something that's beloved by a lot of people. Daemon X Machina, a fantastic mech fighter. Control, that we publish in Japan. Other fans of Trails of Cold Steel, the top right there. Grand Blue, bottom left, a phenomenally successful Japanese property that's coming to Europe at the end of March. Dead or School, which actually comes out tomorrow, which is partnering with an indie studio, Nanafushi, and also Rune Factory 4 Special. So a good mix of stuff that we do, both in-house and externally with our independent partners and studios that we work with around the world. So publishing, as we see it, is very much about partnership, and it should be focusing on trying to support and commercially scale your IP. Physical, digital, and of course global. And physical is, despite what many people think, still a massive part of the industry. We do believe in doing the basics properly, which doesn't sound very exciting or special, but communications, planning, they really are key amongst the many other things that people consider. And we're very well aware of the biggest criticism of publishers. Usually distribution and marketing could be better. So a little snapshot then of what we look for, the values really of the team: interest and experience, game mechanics, narrative and arts, the marketing potential, and even commercial wildcards. But really about the team and the relationships and finding really good people to work with in an industry that is increasingly competitive, and but at the same time exciting with the new platforms and distribution models that are available. And really, as we come to a close, just why BCN? Why are we involved with this? Well, I think we are reaching out more than ever before from developing in-house, but also working with partners. And we see BCN, GameBCN as a critical part of it, just a fantastic initiative that supports the creativity and dedication of the teams who are a part of the format. And Marvelous want to contribute to the gaming ecosystem. This is an ecosystem, it's very complex, lots of people wear many different hats. We feel that with both our sponsorship, our experience, and potentially offering opportunities to the teams and the partners in our group, that is why we're here. And additionally, we want to listen and learn. That may sound a bit crazy from publishers because a lot of the time communication is seen to be one way, but it's not. We also need to listen and learn to the partners we choose to work with and who want to work with us. It is about relationship. And really the final advice we would leave for just this snapshot introduction to Marvelous Games is really just know what you want to achieve, contribute to the gaming ecosystem as best you can, and lay the foundations for long-term relationships, because there is some fantastic experience available, and it's a fantastic format and vehicle, and we hope you all have as much excitement and learning as we hope to achieve as well. So that's it from me. I will try to end it there. So Oscar, if you give me the sign, I will stop presenting.
Good.
And I will hand back to you.
Thank you very much, Mark. It's great to have a partner such as Marvelous involved in the program. I mean, this big company from Japan interested in an initiative such as this, so we are very proud about it, and I think that we can do a lot of things together. And now I would like to introduce Sergi Soler from Social Point. It's a great pleasure to collaborate with Social Point again. They started collaborating with us last year, and they have continued working in the project because they really like this initiative. So I would like to introduce Sergi Soler from Social Point.
Let me see. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Well, thanks. First of all, I would like to thank Marvelous for this great pitch, and especially Oscar for organizing everything. Because of the coronavirus and company policies, we are joining you from home, but we are very happy to be here. It's as Oscar said, is the second edition in which we have participated, as we really believe in GameBCN and the importance of helping young and new teams to develop their games. Apart from that, we think it's a good opportunity to help the gaming ecosystem of Barcelona, foster innovation and creativity, which benefits all game makers, and also to introduce Social Point brand to ambitious and talented people. And now, if you give me 2 minutes, I'll share with you a presentation about what we do in Social Point. Just a second. Can you see all the screen? Well, first, welcome to GameBCN again. Who we are in Social Point. Social Point, as you may know, is a mobile game publisher. We have been developing games since 12 years ago. We started with Facebook, and then and we moved to mobile around 2017. And among our games, we are more than 330 people and based in Barcelona. As you see, this is our history. We started, as I said, in 2008 and moved in 2012 to mobile. Among our best titles, we have Monster Legends, Dragon City, and lately World Chef, Tasty Town, and World Life. And we became part of Take-Two Group with other companies like Rockstar Games and Tuca Games in 2017. You may know Rockstar because of great titles like Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead Redemption, and Tuca Games for NBA, 2K, Civilization, BioShock, and other games. But we have also been, well, this is our vision. So our vision is to have fun, creating fun, and this is something we would like to share also with people here in GameBCN. Among our games, as I mentioned, we have Dragon City, Tasty Town, Monster Legends, World Life, and a lot of R&D games. We have been trying to put prototypes in the market and new games a lot lately, and as you know, it's very difficult. So before starting the incubation program, my team and I, we would like to share some tips and thoughts with you. First, learn a lot. Take advantage of all the trainings, tools, and experience of GameBCN participants, members, and partners. Grow, not as individuals, but most important as a team. As you know, well, some of you may already work together, but for most of the teams, you are very young and without experience. And when you're developing games, sometimes you face difficult situations and unexpected situations. You have to iterate a lot, so this is going to be a very good experience for you as well. Be passionate, work hard and motivated, commit with your project, and don't give up easily. And last one, this is more for a social point. We would like the teams to deliver, and so you can have a playable build by the end of the program that we can enjoy and have fun playing. But after all, remember that have fun to create fun. And that's all. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much, Sergi. As I told you before, it's great to have you on board together with Marvelous and together with Gameloft. Unfortunately,
yeah. Thanks, Oscar. Thank you very much.
Unfortunately, Alexandro hasn't been able to be with us today, also due to agenda, because they are in the end of production, and all the situation that we are living right now these days is getting everything crazy. And I don't want to be boring, so I would like to give the word to our teams, because I think it's the most important thing that you have come here to see. Please consider that they have just started 10 days ago, so their pitch is not pretty good yet, but at least we want them to introduce themselves and to explain what is their game about. So, first of all, I would like to introduce 3 Bytes.
Thank you, Oscar. My name is Anna Guixens. I'm the programmer and the programmer and producer of 3 Bytes. This here is Andrea Lopez-Tur. She's the narrative designer and game designer as well on our team. And we're also working remotely with an amazing artist. She goes by the name Have a Freak Day online. And also Fernando Cabrera, who will do our soundtrack and all the sound design. And I'll leave you to our trailer. So the pizza situation, as you can see, is a social network simulator where you have to stalk and manipulate people to achieve your ultimate goal, which is pizza. So the game is a parody of online culture, and through humor, but also criticism, tries to highlight the problems that online life has brought nowadays. And our goals here at GameBCN are three mostly. Firstly, focus on our user interface and user experience. As you have seen, there's still a lot of placeholders and we have a lot of work to do. Secondly, we want to establish a very solid technical base for all the players to be able to save and retrieve all the information they generate as they play. And lastly, we have to establish also very solid documentation, narrative-wise and game design-wise, so that we can develop further levels and having all the variables in mind in the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, and now is the time for Arrow Fist Games.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are Arrow Fist Games, and we are David as programmer and game designer, Mark as programmer, Nuria as concept and 3D artist, and me, Mario, that I'm game designer and 3D artist. And now let's see our very, very first prototype we have of the game. Well, as you have seen, it's like really in the very first process. But our game, it's a non-linear roguelike dungeon crawler game where you will need to face like hundreds of monsters through different walls with only a boomerang, a deflecting shield, which you can use to deflect almost every bullet in the game, and the ability to mix DNA to create whatever power and skill you want. Finally, our objectives here in GameBCN are, first of all, to create and design the art style, as we are moving from a pixel art to a 3D art style. Then to define the core mechanics of the combat, and finally to define the scope of the game. Really, thanks.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys. And now is the time for Cool Mena team.
Well, hello. We're Culmena team, and we are Victor, our concept artist and game designer, Eduard, our programmer, Miriam, our 2D artist and 3D artist, and me, sound designer and producer, Marty. So, our game Monster Token is a 1 versus 1 mobile multiplayer strategy game based off memory mechanics and set in traditional European monster hunting. In our game, our players will have to test their strategy, skill, and strategy, skill, and memory, to capture pop culture monsters and use their powers against their enemies.
Using sticks are funny, huh? Well, who's laughing now?
Let me read the lines, dear.
So that's a first look of what our game might feel like. And our main goals here in the Game BCN incubation program will be improving our art, also polishing our game design towards the target that we have, and lastly, but not least, designing a good monetization plan so that our game can succeed and we as a studio can thrive. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Kumena team. I think you need to play your game a little bit more to train your memory, guys. Thank you. And next one will be Ellipsis Games.
Good afternoon. We're Ellipsis Games. We're a mobile game development team. And we're a group of 3 people. Albert, who is a main programmer, Josep, who is a main artist, and me, Sylvia, the main designer and animator. And to start off, let's take a look at our game. As you have seen, we're developing a roguelike mobile game called Dawn of Heroes, in which we aim for a mid-core target, but also giving it an RPG twist. This will allow you to choose between different characters with unique mechanics, paths with different outcomes, and upgrades with awesome synergies. In order to advance in the game, you will have to make use of your best skills, defeating enemies, collecting rewards, and using them in order to make your hero invincible to surpass all the challenges that will come in your way. What you have just seen is a prototype that we made in only 1 month. But for the end of the incubation program, our goals are to give our game a more authentic art style and game design feel, also designing a good monetization plan, and polishing our game so it feels more original and fresh. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ellipsis Games. And last but not last, welcome Magpie.
Hello, we are Ugly. Ugly is a perverse game from Magpie Ritual. We are Magpie. We are Gerard Singerlin. He's the head of Ugly. He is leading all the art, all the creative stuff, also game design. And on the dark side, we have David Rodriguez, because it's in charge of programming and also the narrative design. And at last, myself, I'm Rita. I'm the speaker from Magpie. That means that I'm maybe the loudest person in the team. And I'm in charge of 4 basic cornerstones, like marketing, production, quality, and business. So take a look to Ugly, our son. So that was Ugly. This is the beginning of Ugly, the game. Ugly is a horror psychological fairy tale. The main characters are a prince and his mirror, so you have to swap each other to solve puzzles, to defeat bosses, and also to discover all the secrets that are hidden in a palace that nothing is what it seems. And our goals that we are going to achieve here with the help of GameBCN are basically have a well-structured game design document. Then we need to polish a little bit all the game design, so to improve the user experience. And at last, we have to adjust the scope and focus it to the vertical slice. And that's it. So thank you very much, and see you in the next meeting.
Thank you very much, Rita. Hope you all have enjoyed the show, and the teams that we have here, I think that they are going to hard to get their goals achieved, and I think that we'll have very good vertical slice in August, ready to go to Gamescom and trying to get a publisher. Okay, guys? So, thanks everyone for coming. Thanks everyone for watching us via streaming, and the ones that are here can enjoy now some beers and networking, and start talking with people here, because we have people from media, from universities, so go ahead. Thank you very much.